From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
I'm going to point this out to you. Every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Commander is 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Herbert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Daniels coming back after that pick. He's going to keep it this time. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the gun, Daniels. The next one is back, Khalil Herbert. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Man in motion, headed right. We give here to the motion man. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
Second down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Edwards up his own read. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Chiefs 41. Commanders 13.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Shoots away from one. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Pick up a 46 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
To try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 48, Commanders 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Herbert on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to run up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
Chiefs 55. Commanders 13.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Working quickly here.
Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's another Washington Commanders.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
Nick Bolton. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Daniels back to throw.
29.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pockets. Back across the field it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Back to the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week. So let's get after it. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the Packers in a matchup of classic NFL franchises. And this is Jordan Love. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Packers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Jalen Tolbert. He had 2 touchdown catches a week ago. How about 2 more touchdowns in this one? The Cowboys win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Titans win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach. the moment here in the third. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Play fake here, Daniels. Now here he goes. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for Washington first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Washington first down.
Daniels setting up the play action. He's calling his own number. Loses it again. And the Chiefs pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And he'd already matched the career best of Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes at 50 passing touchdowns. That score now makes him only the second quarterback to reach 51 in 1 year. And he's just one man ahead of him, Peyton Manning, at a single-season mark of 55. To try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Commanders 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up. Here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Play action now with Daniels. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Commanders, first down. It's a gain of 3.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Daniels. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Washington.
Daniels now. Completed left side to Samuel. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now
Out of the gun, Daniels. What a big screen again! And the Chiefs look like they have it.
A normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this 2nd half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league. league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
Fight on these two.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling. And takes a deep shot down the middle.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Runs right. Rolling and takes it. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and Gus Edwards heading back out on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
He keeps it and takes off. Loses it again. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. First and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Escapes out to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Throwing is Mahomes.
3rd and 4.
This is cut downfield by Rice. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. You know, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. Play action, Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead on the turnover. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Commanders 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders and Gus Edwards heading back out on offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
At the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He takes it himself. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. And break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Daniels to throw. Low left side's caught by Sinnott. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call. Wow, it's free again! And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Motion a receiver left. Give here to the motion man. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Daniels from the pistol. No trying on this. Loses it again. And the Chiefs pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, man. Yet again, Brock, an inability to hang on to the football. I'm just going to guess might be working a little harder on ball security next week. 3rd straight series, they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers, and I'm not sure anybody has right now.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Moving right. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
For first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 84, Commanders 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6.